Hello, YouTube fans. Hello, YouTube fans. Can you hear me? Am I live? Am I live? Anyone? Can you answer? Okay. Hello. Oh yeah, Jackie Senior. Yes. Can you hear me? Okay. Is everything okay with you? Can you hear me? Marlene, can you hear me? You're live. I can hear you clearly. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you all can hear me. Good day. If you notice, my name has changed. It's not Trenchstone Boy anymore. It's Trenchtown Grandpa, and I'm talking to you from Orlando, Florida. Thank you for joining me, DP Safari. I'm glad that you're here. You can hear me well, right? Can hear you well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Greetings to everyone watching me on YouTube. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Everyone can hear me now, right? Rupert, you can hear me. Good, good, good. Greetings to everyone watching me on YouTube. As you know, I've had surgery on my eyes, and I have a little challenge going there. If it's the first time watching me, thank you for joining me on YouTube, and I hope you'll come back and see me again another time. And if you're my regular subscriber, I appreciate you here. Thank you so much for being here. My purpose today is just to clear the myths about some things that's going on in the internet. Once I'm telling you again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my video. I tell you, I'm new and I'm facing a lot of challenges, but it's only going to get better. It's definitely going to get better. This stream is carefully designed to set the record straight once and for all. We'll start by calling out those who spew lies just to gain subscription. Those ambassadors of Neobansi village in Kenya, as they demonstrate how ungrateful they are. There's been rumors that I called individuals. This rumor's been going around that I've been making telephone calls to viewers in the village. I must tell you today, it's a lie. It's not true. It's false. They must be delusional. I never called Gintu nor Max One ever once in my life. Never once. I don't have their phone number, their addresses, or anything connected to them. I don't know them. I didn't even know Max One until I saw a clip of his video on Prince Odingo's live stream. He referred to me as a liar. Max One did. I wonder what he would call himself now after stating that he received a call from me. Would he call himself a liar? Okay. Max has never received any phone call from me, and he said that I disrespect his culture. First, I must say I did not disrespect anyone's culture, and I did not lie about what I said. And if I did disrespect one's culture, I apologize to their culture, not to the individual, because I gained my facts from Wikipedia, Google, and Meta. Right now I'm wearing the glasses. If I tap it and I ask a question, it's going to tell me the answer. And that's what I go along with. So if Google is wrong, blame Google. I never once said anything about the one's culture that meant to mean be derogatory or degrade them in any way, shape, or form. All I said was what I read. Nobody gave me any information. What I read from Google. In Jamaica, they would call him a big dirty liar. I don't even want to say the word. I refuse from saying the word. But just get the record straight. I did not call Max one, and I did not call Gintu. So if that could be such a lie, and they blatantly stand before you and said that I called them, can you imagine what else they have said that is a lie? Let them bring the take. You think if I call Gintu, Gintu wouldn't take that call? I spoke to Gintu once in my life, and that's when I was handed the phone by Gaki that Sunday when we met. I spoke to him for about 3 seconds. Okay, I'll meet you. I'll meet you. We'll drive over there, and that's it. I didn't know where to go. I was misinformed because if I was directly informed, I would have known not to go there. Be that as it may, that happened and that's done. I'm done with that. But as far as calling Gintu, that could never happen. Life or death, I would rather buy a casket than call Gintu. And Max one. Like I said before, I didn't even know that guy. I never even heard of him before. No. I don't want to get into that anymore. The next thing is the Neobansi Kenya villager. She's also an ambassador. You know who she is. I'll tell you her name later on. She admonished me on my benevolence to Africa. Think about that. She admonished me on my benevolence to Africa. Take that, let that saturate in your mind for a moment. My blood boiled when she said that. I personally, she said, I don't know the needs of the people in the village. I don't come from there, so I can't know the needs of them. Have I ever seen them going without shoes or clothes? They don't need shoes or clothes. Old shoes or clothes, she said, old and some new, to be exact. I should take them and give them to the people in the Congo. I take it that she's also from the Congo because the only way she would know that the people from the Congo need it based on her theory is that she is from the Congo. I don't know where she's from. I couldn't care less where she's from. Okay? She says so much vile things about Jamaica. And I know she needs to know the facts about Jamaica. She needs to see the type of people who come from Jamaica, both socially, intellectually, and physical beauty of the people who come from Jamaica. All right? She has never been there. I doubt she could ever go there. I doubt it very much. And for foreigners who come to Jamaica, especially Kenyans, they would never be received the way I received from her and a few others. They received them with open arms. I saw Shauna, I think it's her name, I may not pronounce it correctly. When she was leaving Jamaica, she bawled, cried tears like a baby. How she was well treated in Jamaica. Dimongo likewise. And that's just a few, many others. I go many places, many countries, and when I tell them I'm Jamaican, they say, wow, I've been to your country, it's so nice. Everything. We aspire to do the best at whatever we do. That's why I'm so angry at myself not mastering YouTube as fast as I should have, because I should have known all of what I'm doing a long time ago. Be that as it may. So in order for her to know that I should the people in the Congo need clothes and need old clothes and some new ones, it's because she's from the Congo. And if she's not from the Congo, then her theory is either wrong or she is a liar. I don't know which one. All right? It could be that her theory is wrong because, it's hard to say somebody's a liar. I don't want to go there unless they, anyhow. So let me, and I should go back to Jamaica. Take my gifts back to Jamaica. Africa is for Africans. Oh my God, did my blood boil? Let me school you, my little mind, your little mind about Jamaica. In 1952, the Right Honorable Jomo Kenyatta was jailed for the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya by the British. It was a Jamaican barrister by the name of Dudley Thompson who arranged a team of lawyers to defend him. Yes, a Jamaican. In 1959, Jamaica was the first country to lead a coalition against apartheid policies by banning trade to South Africa. And that was in 1959. Yes, Jamaica to the world again. In February 1990, when His Excellency the Right Honorable Nelson Mandela was released from serving 33 years in prison in South Africa, the first two countries he visited, I'm going to say that again, the first two countries he visited was Cuba and Jamaica. You heard that again. The first two countries he visited wasn't Kenya, was Cuba and Jamaica. I wonder why. In April 18th, 1990, this is what I was told by one of the I3s. This is Marcia Griffiths, told me in person 2 years ago in Jamaica. Bob Marley and the Wailers were tear gassed during a performance at the Rufa Stadium in Harare, Zimbabwe. All he was doing was trying to help the people, liberate the people. Africans are liberated in Zimbabwe. That's all he was trying to do. Show them, trying to liberate them in Zimbabwe. So Kenyans, if you're ashamed at A.M. Carrot, then pity her. Pity her for anemic knowledge of Jamaica and what Jamaicans are, what they stand for. Do you know how many beauty queens they produce out of Miss World they produce out of Jamaica? Do you know how many intellectual scholars left Jamaica to all over the entire world? Do you know how many of the best at everything, track and field, at every kind of sports you can think of, cricket, everything that Jamaica produced? And just to think of it, when the whole world was aligned with South Africa, Jamaica was the first country and the only country who led a coalition to ban trade with South Africa. Little Jamaica, little but they tallow. I just couldn't help sit back and watch somebody like you tear and thunder my character like that. You may think you have won, but the fight is still on. I will fight until every sinews in my body leaves me to both clear my name and satisfy my goal. I came to Africa not because I didn't want to help Jamaica. You don't know what I've done for Jamaica. You really don't. I don't need to tell you. But I know that other persons are working in Jamaica and I didn't want to infringe on their territory. And when I came to Kenya, I thought I found a home. I did nothing but I tried my best to be the best I could to everybody, and it was in vain. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts badly. But I must know that nothing is worth its weight in gold unless you work hard to achieve it. I am grateful for all the persons who stood by me and all the fans who um, subscribe to my channel and all the comments that I read, the good comments. Thank you, Mr. Cecil. I even had a comment by a little individual, a young man from South. He was in Saudi Arabia, and he begged me to lend him a hand because he needs to come back home to Kenya, and he can't afford to come back because of all the slavery set up in Saudi Arabia. I had people who wished that I would come to Rwanda to do everything I was doing in Kenya, in Rwanda, because Rwanda have a mature Jamaican population who would really reach out to me and take care of me. I have people all over asking me in Kenya, in Accra, West Africa. I sponsored 2 boys in Accra, and I'm sorry I didn't generate more energy and effort, me and my wife, into those 2 young men, because I know they'll be more grateful. Tomorrow I'll be coming on live. The second sponsor of of the young lady, her son Emmanuel, she'll be coming on because she was abashed at the foul comments that she saw and the misrepresentation I got after all I did was try to do something good for somebody. That's all I did. And the sole purpose of what this whole quagmire is about is just to destroy me. Because if it never meant to destroy me, it would have been done a different way, and my name would be dragged through the mud. I heard persons saying, she have her kids and her kids gonna grow up to. I have kids too. I have grandkids too. I have people of upward mobility who are socialized with too. You think it's fair for them to see all these things? Lies with no basis, no facts. Bring out your facts. Bring it up. Show your facts. Build your penitentiary. I'll build my school. And if you try to brainwash education, it will just make you a fool. I have people who I admire. The general, I shout out to you. I beg it. I thank you, the general. I've never met you, but I listen to you. Prince Odingo, I watch you and I appreciate you. Kamaji, Kenya, you're a brilliant man. And not to mention Zach Sr. and Mora. It's Mora. Those people, I wish everybody in Kenya would take a page, 1 page from their book. Kenya is such a beautiful place. Nebohansi village is such a wonderful place. So many decent people I've met. Oh my God. Marwa's parents. I bow my head. I bow from the waist in all earnesty about their graciousness. His mom is not only classy, but she's full of grace. His father, stern, strong, but steadfast to his belief, willing to help to see the nation, that area, be a better place. And you have underprivileged and depraved people who knock those people every day for nothing. For what? Just to get a little view so they can get a $30 or $60 from YouTube so they can go and buy whatever they buy with it. It's not going to be long. Trust me, to write something about someone on YouTube is a violation. You can lose your channel. Trust me, I'm working overtime. I am working. I'm going to go from every hole and every hamlet and everywhere to make sure that all of this is straightened out. And since no one in Neighbor Hansi can do it and no one in Kenya can do it, I'll stay here and do it. I'll spend my last to make sure that the persons I have in my foresight meet their due justice. Tomorrow I'm saying that the sponsor Julie will be on. I want to set the record clear. I never met this woman. I never knew whether she was a man or she was a woman. Never did. All I knew was that she was a sponsor. She claimed and she will show.
Message on WhatsApp from SNRCACK.
I missed that. Can you say it again? Send that text again. I am sure. Yeah, I never met her. Um, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I never met her. The first time I heard from her is when I did my first live, and she sent a message to me, and somebody sent her my number, and I didn't even know that I could put my number on the screen. I shouldn't put my number. I put my number, but she got it from a third party, and she called me at 6:14, I think, Sunday morning, 2 Sundays ago. My wife said to me, can't those people in Kenya leave you alone?" Because she thought it was coming because nobody calls me that early. When I saw her, I was elated. I jumped out of the bed, went into my office, and I returned her call. And she said to me, what she was hearing was the reverse mirror image of what happened to her. She thought I was talking about her. So she felt compelled to tell her story. She has nothing to lose. Okay? She's not a YouTuber. So she'll tell your story. And if you want to believe her, I know she's got facts because I thought I was a one person who kept records. But my records dwarf to her records that she has. So tomorrow we'll be on at 5 o'clock. I wish and I hope everyone will come out, turn out, and to see it. The facts will be presented on every side. And we will know that the poor little widow Passy that you know is not the little widow, poor little widow that is presented to some of you by her and some other folks. Okay? There's a law in America called um, it's a part of scamming. It's called defrauding the elderly. All right? And let me tell you something. If I was to present the facts to you and you take it to any lawyer, any third grade law student, he would tell you that it fit all the characteristics of defrauding the elderly. Keep that in mind. I have no intention to destroy Passy. And hadn't Passy gone and started what she did, you would have never heard a word from my mouth. My intention is not to destroy her. My intention is to present the facts. Now, if the facts destroy her, it's another story. All right? So all I'm telling you is just give it time. All right? Give it time. Persons have called me names. Somebody called me and said to me, hey Cecil, these people are going from bad to worse. They say you're gay. No, that's the last thing I've ever heard about me. So the two things don't are not true. Gay and chasing after a young girl is not. I don't think both of them means are the same. I think they run parallel. So I don't know how to balance that, but that's what I heard. No, it's not fine or good to call a Jamaican person, tell a Jamaican person, spread rumors about a Jamaican person being gay. Because if they go to Jamaica, they can get beaten down because Jamaicans are very homophobic. And to tell somebody that, hey, Cecil is gay, he say, all this time he's acting like he's a ladies' man and he's gay, and they could beat the whole mess out of me. So if that was your intention, well, it's all right. You didn't know that, but I'm telling you now. I heard people say that. I heard people say all bad things about me, and they don't know. They don't know me. And you think that a person would spend the money they spend to do the things they do for your village if they did not mean the village well? Well, take that as it were. I don't want to take up too much of your time because this live wasn't meant to be a full live like it would be tomorrow. I'm still learning and I hope that tomorrow I'll perfect it and make it a little bit better. But in summarizing my life today, first I want to thank everyone who are sending me those fine comments. I can't even read them because see, see my eye. This is my right eye. Nobody punched me in my eye. All right, I just got surgery to make it pay better. All right. So um, I'm trying to read what Zach is saying, and it's going so fast I can't even catch it, and he won't text me. Okay. In summarizing, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone for showing up. Thank you for your fine comment. I see some of them. I can barely get to some of them. And after I'm finished, I'll go through and I'll read all of them and I'll answer them. Thank you for your kind thoughts. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for subscribing to me because the good that you'll do for me, it will wind up in somebody else's pocket. Believe you me. And for those who keep spreading rumors about me, I'll tell you now once and for all, I will never call anyone of those people in Kenya. Never, ever. So if you hear they say I call them, or I text them, or I message them, or I had somebody call them, it is a lie. I don't need to speak to those people. Those people are off my list. I don't threaten anyone. If I threaten you with the law. I don't threaten anyone physically. Never. I'll never do that. And all I'm trying to say is, give me a chance. Everything will come out. Thank you for being here. Please, if you're the first time, if you're visiting my channel for the first time, just by accident or abstance or anything, I thank you for joining me. I sincerely hope you will tell a friend, hey, I know this guy. And if you notice, I changed my name, and it's just because I gave it a second thought when I was watching the general, and he said, boy, Cecil, I'm not even going to call you no Trenchtown boy. I don't business those boy business. I'm going to call you Uncle Cecil. And you would not believe it. That when he said Uncle Cecil, I look around because I have 1,000 people who call me Uncle Cecil. Yes, I thought even a classmate of mine who is a physician in South Florida, big physician, medical practice. We're same age, sat in the same class. And you know what happened? He called me Uncle Cess. If I call him right now, he say, Uncle Cessa, what's the story? We're the same age. Yeah, thank you. We're the same age. And I'll answer your thing later on. And so he said he don't like the name Trenchstone Boy. So I changed my name now. And when I first came to Nebuhansi, Marwa had said Jamaican grandpa. So since I'm a grandpa and a beloved grandpa of 8, I am going to start calling myself now Trench Town Grandpa. I'll be meeting up with Kino Live sometime and we'll discuss our next approach. Thank you for joining me. Keep the faith. And I hope I've been an inspiration to someone. And I will always be the best of whatever I can be. Thanks for joining me again. And I hope we'll you'll join me tomorrow at my next live. Keep the comments rolling because I'm gonna read. They're going too fast and too much, but I'm gonna be reading them and answering them one right after the other. I'm I'm sitting here in my wife's in the living room, and my wife's Christmas tree is going up. That's one of her fancies in at Christmas time. So I'll just pan around and show you what she's doing. So we're gonna try to have a good Christmas in spite of everything else. So I'll end this live now, and I'll thank you all for joining again. Please don't forget to visit all the people on my channel. So you subscribe to me, subscribe to them. Please subscribe to every one of them who subscribe to me. All right. Even if you don't subscribe to me, subscribe to them. Help them. Right? Pablo's Creation. Pabloz. Pablo's Creation. I am Rupert. Senior Zach. Listen to more it's Mora and all the others on my channel. I can't as I remember them, I'll tell you. Help them. Bring them up. Bring their scores up. Help them. Be nice to them. And may blessings follow you always. Thanks for joining me as I end this live. Thanks again and see you tomorrow. Thank you and God bless you.